Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, Kip, you wake up in the morning with a voice in your head, familiar voice. Uh, it's the voice of Canada in your head. Hey, 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 Kip, get up. It's time to get up.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, wake up. It's your birthday.
All right, I'm up. I'm up.
We got lots of stuff to do today. You know that. You got to do the run. We got to listen to the ravens. Got to smell the sweet milkweed growing.
Uh, Kip runs. Kip goes on runs. Is that what?
It's the run. You know that. When you're at 16, there's a thing called the run that you do.
Okay.
That everybody does.
You're right.
You know
You're
that.
right.
You know that. You know,
All
you've been
right.
looking forward to this.
I guess I'll get up and put on my clothes.
Okay, you get up, you open your eyes, and you see yourself. You're in like a tent, a fairly it's a cozy tent, and you see this woman, and she's got these colorful robes on. She looks in her 40s, probably. She's a good looking woman, and she's in her like 40s, and she's mixing something in a pot. Uh, she's like, and she goes, "Oh, Kip, you're awake. I made your favorite dirt snail soup, special for your birthday."
Oh, no boy.
Yeah, the big 16, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of coming of age soon.
Yeah, old enough to get a license so you can drive your wagon around Barovia legally now, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, hey, you you know, uh, uh, you know that me and your father, we love you, right? You know that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and we would do anything for you, and and that goes for anyone in the clan. We're Vistani. That's what we do.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, me and your father, we have a special present for you.
All right.
Uh, you know that clearing um, outside of camp, the one with the old gnarled tree where we carved your name when you were 5 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you still have to do the run, but meet us out there um, before dinner, and we'll give it to you.
All right, sure.
Okay, just but hey, just keep it be- between us. Like like uh, like when you hear those voices in your head telling you things that from
Yeah,
Canada.
Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, and the stuff you can do with your with like
Yeah.
healing and stuff.
Yeah.
You have to. We don't tell people because you
Oh,
tell
but
them.
it could help others.
Yes, yeah, it can help others, but some people won't see it good sometimes, and some people won't understand and might try to hurt you. We went over this.
All right.
You know, you just want to.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I just want the best for you, kid.
Yeah.
So so she sends you on your way outside of the tent, and you open up,
Okay.
get outside the tent, and you see this campground. There's a fire in the middle, and Canada is in your head, and he's whistling, and he's all happy and whistling in your head. And he does that often, and it's overcast here. Yeah, it's not like
Okay.
sunny and bright or anything like that because it's
What did you say
Barovia.
what did you say the clan was? I'm trying to take notes. Vistani?
Vistani,
How do you spell that?
Vistani, Vist. Vistani, 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 Vist
A and I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vistani. Yeah. Yeah. And you know this because you saw your mom, she's dressed in these colorful robes. They're very
Right.
much kind of gypsy-like even.
Okay.
Um ah so Canada's in your head and he goes, uh so we're gonna do the run? We're gonna do the run? You've been looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the run. I'm gonna do the run.
Yeah. And you know that you actually have not been looking forward to it because the run is something when you turn 18 that all Vistani do, where they go, uh, uh, they get on horseback and they race through um, like an obstacle course type thing. It's called the run, and
Okay.
you yourself are not the best on horseback, really. So
Yeah.
you
No.
really
No.
haven't been looking forward to it at all.
No, they don't. Horses don't seem to respect me, Canada. I can't get them to follow my lead.
Oh, no, you just gotta, you don't show fear. They won't be.
Yeah, but
They
they're
won't be
huge.
afraid. They are huge. They are huge. But uh, yeah, they're animals. They're loving creatures. They're loving creatures.
I don't know if I. I don't know if I agree with that
Well,
assessment, but
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's
all
something you have
right.
to
All
do.
right. Can we just at least find a gentle one? I don't care about winning.
I'm sure
I
they're
just don't want
gonna
to get flung off.
give you all. They'll all be gentle. I'm sure.
Well, some maybe are gentler than others, right?
Oh, maybe we'll get that. Maybe we'll get that speckled one. That speckled one.
The speckled mare.
Yeah,
Yeah, her name is Speck.
yeah, Speck. The one you call Speck. That's not really her name, but you call her
Oh,
Speck. That's for sure.
for some reason I guess I'm so full of myself. I thought that that was the name.
Okay, so is that where you want to head
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards Speck.
Okay, you head over to the stables. It's like a pen is what they have, and they have set up. And there's actually a bunch of kids, these Vistani kids, and they all look again they look like gypsies. Okay, circling this pen, this big pen that has been made, and and when you get up there, there's actually a girl up on a horse, and she has the reins of Speck right there, holding them. This girl's name is Gilly.
Hey, Gilly.
Hey, Kip, come on, you ready? Let's do this. Big 16. I got him to let
Yeah.
me do the running.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And Gilly is this girl that she's a year older than you. And what you do is you're supposed to run the race with someone who has completed it previously. And she, Gilly kind of has a little crush on you, even. And she's like, come on, I'll take it easy on you.
Oh, well, that'd be good because I'm not very good with horses.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Oh,
came
thanks,
here.
Gilly.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. And as you get up on you get up on Speck, and one of the kids hands you up a bow with an arrow. And
Is
it's
there a
one
shooting
arrow.
part?
Yeah, you know that there's one point. There's an obstacle course here. We're going to jump over the log, and then you have to take an arrow and get it in the target while the horse is running. And then the last part is you'll jump the trough at the end.
So does he know any I mean, I know he knows. Like, I think ASMR are born basically knowing how to cast light. But does he know any other cantrips at this point, or is he has a little bit of healing hands thing, and then that's about it?
Yeah, yes, that's all he has at this moment.
Okay.
Okay, so those
All
are
right.
the things he has. And you've noticed previously that you had these, obviously, and your parents have noticed that you have these
Mhm.
things about you that you can do.
Then every once in a while, my eyes probably are shine a little radiant dish.
And your mom has been like, "Oh,
if I get really mad and somebody lies to me, it might do that radiant consumption thing where the energy seems to want to crack out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's okay.
For sure. But I feel like, I mean, and it's up to you, but I feel like you probably try to keep it and not tell anybody like
Yeah.
parents want, you know.
Yep.
Are you coming, Kip? Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming. And I'll hesitantly try to get on the
You
gentle
have,
horse.
are you proficient in animal handling?
No.
Okay. So we'll go through this, and actually, if you go through, we'll do this kind of a skill challenging way on this race, okay? And
Yep.
if you complete without an issue, I'll actually give you proficiency in animal handling.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
Right, yeah. When it has to do with horses and riding.
Sure. All right.
Okay. If you're able to complete this thing without any failures. It's not going to be too difficult. It's not that difficult of a deal, but also you're also trying to beat Gilly. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
And there's a horn blast. You're going to have a 10 is going to be to pass. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now, if you beat Gilly, then you're going to be ahead of her. Does this make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So let's go ahead. You start riding the horse, and you guys come up to this log. It's right there in the roll.
Okay. My animal handling check was a 19.
Oh, Gilly got a 17. So you guys come galloping up the roll, and then Gilly, not thinking you're going to do well at all, kind of goes back a little, try to let you go, but she shouldn't have, because you takes over, and boom, right over the log, and she's a good
good girl, Speck. I'll pat her on the neck
above you. Yeah. So you guys come along, and the kids cheer, woo! As you hear them around there.
Okay.
And then the next thing is you're running through here. You see there is a target. Okay. And you're supposed to you need to pull and try to hit the target. Get a bullseye if you can. Basically, really, you want to hit the target while riding the horse, and you still want to remain ahead of Gilly as well too. So, the first thing we'll do is we'll do the animal handling check as we run by. Okay.
All right.
Ooh, Gilly did not do well.
I got a 15.
Okay. So you are a good you're good a ways in front of Gilly at this point. Okay. And then now I want you to do dex.
I'll use my legs and kind of hold on to Speck, and I'll grab this bow and pull it out, and then it's I'm not proficient in bows, so just be straight dex, right?
Yep.
Okay. It's an 11 total.
Okay. That is, you actually clip the edge of the target, and you get it right before it misses, but it sticks in there.
Still counts, is what I'll yell.
And Gilly slings her bow, and boom, hits it solidly, but she's still behind you, well behind you. Okay, so you guys, as you come up to this last obstacle, as you guys are running, you're going to leap across this trough. And give me another animal handling check, please. Leap across this.
Okay, here's a question.
Yes.
Can I use my? I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna try to use my foresight with Canada to try to
Okay.
add a. Is that something that's possible right now, or do I not have that yet?
Sure, you can try. Give me
Well, my only hit one check was good, but I just wanted to see if I could use it.
okay. And what's the foresight thing?
So this is what you gave me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay,
a long
yeah,
time
yeah,
ago.
you can use that.
But it's basically
Definitely.
I get to
Yes.
once per short or long rest, I can add a D10 to an ability check.
Oh, yeah, you definitely can use that. Yeah.
Okay. This actually makes it really good because I rolled a 19 plus
wow.
1, so I'm at 20.
Oh, wow. So you
I rolled really good today.
Yeah, you come to leap that last.
Okay, and then I got a 6 on my D10, so 26.
Oh, wow. Okay, you get to take a leap over that dill and over the trough, and Canada is like, "Whoa, hey, watch to your left, man." And you're like, "Okay, thank you, buddy." And then, woo, you kind of pull Speck to the right a little to avoid this little
Mudslide or something.
Yeah, this little soft spot in the deal that you felt I might want to say you, and you leap right over it. Okay, Gilly goes over you. Oh no, Gilly! Right after you leap over that without an issue, Gilly does a leap, and her horse misses and hands right into that.
I'm immediately gonna pull on Speck's reins to try to stop her.
Okay. Give me another animal handling check there to stop.
Ooh, 6.
Okay. You try to pull up to stop Speck, but and Speck, you can feel you tugging. He's just in the moment of it, and he keeps going a little bit as you see as Gilly tumbles from her horse, and she looks like she has hit her head on the side of this trough, and she is laying there at the side.
I'm gonna try again just to get her to stop. Speck, stop, Speck.
Okay, you can do this with that advantage at this point because she did you the first time they felt it. So.
Okay, so with advantage is a 14 animal handling.
Okay, yeah. You pull up the reins right before you get to the finish line, and everybody sees you there. What would you like
I'm gonna
to do?
jump off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run over to Gilly.
Okay, and you run over to the Gilly, and the crowd of kids are like, oh. Even once they saw Gilly had fell down, and Gilly looks, she's got her eyes closed. She looks like she might be unconscious even.
Can I try to sneakily use healing hands on her?
Okay, yeah, give me a stealth check.
Okay. Ooh, 20 total, non-natural.
Oh shit! Nice. So you lean down there and you look around.
She would get 1 hit point, I think, for this because I'm 16.
Okay, you look around, and you kind of look around to see if they're watching. They are watching, but you kind of you've done this before. You're used to this.
Yeah.
Keeping your healing secret, and you lean down and you to her forehead. You're like, Gilly, wake up! And she opens up. She's like, "Oh, what happened? Did I win?"
You fell at the trough. You want to cross the finish line together?
Yes, and you help her up back onto her horse, and you go get back up on Speck, and you guys lead on past the finish line together, and the crowd of kids cheers. Woo! Yes. Kip, hooray! He's 16 today. So.
Okay.
So, and you completed all of those without any issue. You passed every one of those. So, when it comes to like animal for horses
checks.
and as such, yeah.
Okay.
You are now proficient in that.
Or I'll put that's because I'm a Vistani clan member.
Okay, as you come through, they have a big they pick you up on their shoulders, and the kids lead you back into camp, all the way through,
Okay.
cheering for you. There's like 10 kids.
I'm gonna thank Gilly. Thanks, Gilly, for helping me out.
Hey, anytime, Kipper. Anytime.
I told my parents I'd go see them after this, so I'm gonna take off. Okay.
Oh, okay, but if you want, we can. Tonight, there's the big barn, not a barn, but the bonfire dance. We could maybe meet up a little later.
I'm sure.
Okay, great. Happy birthday, Kip.
Thanks. And I'll jog off towards the clearing.
Okay. So you jog off to this clearing, which is outside of the camp, a few miles actually, and you know where this tree is. It's an old gnarled tree, and as you go through and you're walking, and you get to this clearing, and you see the tree, and you see there you see your dad and your mom by the tree, and they are in the outskirts of this forest where the clearing is. This forest, it's covered with mists, and you're used to these mists because the outskirts of Barovia is covered with these mists that you and that you as a Vistani, that the Vistani are allowed to are the only people here that are allowed to go outside of the mists.
Okay.
But you see your mom and your dad there by the tree, and they're fumbling with something.
Is that my surprise?
Oh, and your dad pokes up. Oh, Kip. Yes, it is your surprise, and he picks up. He has this thing. It's wrapped in it's wrapped in a cloth, and he hands it to you, and he says, "Here, here you go," and he hands it over to you, and you unfold it, and there is this spyglass.
Wow.
Yeah. Give it a try. Give it a try, Kip. Look and.
Okay. I will look through the spyglass.
You look
at the mist.
Okay, at this mist, and as you do, you see like a storm coming down in the distance of kind of through this mist. You see this thunderous storm.
I see a storm. I see a thunderstorm.
Yeah. That's this was your grandfather. He gave it to me long time ago. He used to be a pirate, and he would use this on his ships, and it foretells what. And when I say pirate, it's not like a bad pirate. He's just you know how it goes. He's
one of the cool pirates.
Cool pirate. It's like a Johnny Depp pirate.
Yeah.
But he but yeah, you're supposed to look through it, and it's supposed to foretell your path and the way you're supposed to go. It's something that our.
So do I go away from the storm or towards the storm?
Well, I think that's your choice, right? That's
so
part of
I'll take the spyglass and do a scan around in a circle and see if it's stormy everywhere or if there's areas that are clear.
The distance part is where you see outside of the mist seems to be thunderous rain, and when you point over towards the village or the campsite where you are, where you live, it's kind of actually dark. You see darkness.
The campsite is dark.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't sound like a good sign.
Did Grandpa say that this spyglass had a name, or?
Well, he never named it necessarily. I'm sure we could name it. He gave it to me to give to my son, which I don't know if you know this. I haven't told you, but I almost thought I wouldn't have a son to give this to.
Really?
Yeah, your mother and I are almost given up on having children when you came into our lives, and I am so happy that you did.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, and now on your 16th birthday, I'm going to give you this. I know it's not a lot, but it's the only thing I really have from your grandfather that he gave to me. He wasn't the best of dads, but I just want you to have this and know that I am proud of you.
Thanks.
And as he says this, you hear a rustling from behind the gnarled tree. And out comes, you see a figure that looks to be wrapped in cloth, almost like a mummy. Comes out, and its bottom half of it is that of a snake. And it comes out, and it has this flaming sword
Oh
in one
no.
of its hands.
Metagame, is this Ross the Sea or whatever?
This is yeah, and I knew you would know this because you had Tomb of Annihilation, but I actually put
Oh no.
Ras Nisi. Yeah, Ras Nisi
Yeah.
in my Curse of Strahd game. So
Awesome. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
so this so I figured you would know who this was.
So wait,
since you played.
are we like in Chult or whatever? In this vision?
You are in
or-
Barovia.
Barovia. Okay.
Barovia. Yeah, that's why she had said you're licensed to drive the wagon around Barovia legally now.
Okay.
Barovia. Yeah.
Okay. So Ross the Sea pops up. Does Kip does Ross the Sea have a legend about him yet, or?
No, you do not know who this is.
Okay.
You've never seen this person before. This thing. You see this creature that's like wrapped up like a mummy in its torso, and below him, his bottom half is that of a giant snake, and he slithers in, and he says, "I sense the light here. I felt it before, but now, today, it is strong. It makes me want to devour it." And in like a blink of an eye, he slithers, didn't even see him, forward, wrapping his long tail around your father, around his body, and starting to squeeze. "Is it you? Or is it you, boy?" And he reaches a hand out to grab at your neck. Give me either give me a athletics or a acrobatics check.
Okay, I got 14 acrobatics.
Okay, you rolled a 14. Okay, he reaches out to grab you, but before he can get his hand on you, you pull your side and kind of swing yourself behind your mom, and he says, and your father says, as he has as he has you wrapped, he has him wrapped in his tail. He goes, it's me. Leave my family alone. Please, please. And he starts to squeeze tighter on your dad.
No, no.
Okay. Would you like to do something at this point?
Do I still have? No, I used the one arrow, didn't I? Do I have any? I don't think I have any weapons on me, do I?
You probably maybe keep a knife or something. Probably, maybe most Vistani, I would think, because it keeps a knife.
Okay, I'll draw like the knife, and I'll just try to stab it into the snake body.
Okay.
Try to make him loosen up. Okay. Get off my dad!
Okay, give me an attack roll, please.
It's a 12 with the knife.
Okay, you pull out your knife and you try to lunge it into this snake mummy creature, but he like backshands the hand he has with the flaming sword. He like uses the back of his hand and like knocks it away easily without an issue. As he starts to squeeze on your father even harder. Let me see here. And you see as he squeezes that your father's eyes are starting to like almost pop out as he's squeezing. It's leave my family. It's like and it's like almost like the last breath of him is coming out. And at that point, your mom jumps up in front of you. Get back! And she tries to ram her own knife into this snake creature, and in the midst of trying to hold you back and get in front of you, she freaking misses. And as she does that, you actually go ahead and you can, if you'd like to do something, you can.
I think at this point, I'm so freaked out that the radiant consumption might take over me, which is the ASMR trait.
Okay. Sure. Oh, great.
So I start to like, so this light starts to come out. My eyes are bright, and I'm just like, no. And then, the light pours out of my eyes and mouth. It threatens to charm me. Bright light for 10 feet, dim light for additional 10. Each creature within 10 feet takes radiant damage equal to half my level rounded up, so probably 1. And then if I deal damage, they take an extra radiant damage as well.
Okay, so does that take an action?
Yeah, it's my action to make that happen.
Oh, okay. As your mom leans forward to kind of protect you, you just yell, and your eyes glow, and this light just starts to shoot out from you. So it is you, boy. And your father's like, no. And Rosnisi, with one just squeeze of his tail, just freaking crushes your father as he goes limp in his tail. And he comes through, takes his sword, his flaming sword, and swings it down. And slicing your mom right in the chest.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yes. What would you like to do at this point?
I guess I just already used my healing hands. Just gonna try to stab him again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a natural one.
Oh no. Okay. Get away! And you lunge out with your knife that's lit up at this point, right? And it you just flail at air. You flail at air. You're in such a rage. You've never been in this much of a rage before. Um, as your mother lays there, and your dad lays there, limp and without life. Rosnisi um, bends down, grabs a hold of you. Uh, give me another acrobatics check.
4.
Grabs a hold of you and lifts you up. And he has takes his sword, and gets ready to ram it into you. I will suck the light out of you, boy. And as he says this, you look behind him, and you see the mists start to form a shape. And it looks like the shape of a small figure, and it takes the shape of a halfling woman. And this halfling woman dressed much in the Vistani robes, actually. But she is still she's still in a mist type of form. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
And she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out these cards, and she pulls one out and she points it at this snake figure that's holding you by the neck. And when she does that, there's a light that grabs him and starts to pull him away from you. And it seemed to be pulling it into this card. And what are you doing, woman? And it says nothing. The mist woman says nothing. It just holds this card up, facing you, pointing out. And as it sucks this snake creature into the card, and she takes this card, places it back in the pack in the deck with the other cards, and she steps back and disappears into the mists and leaves you there with your mother with slashed, and your father squeezed to death there in front of you. And you hear nothing from Canada at all. He said nothing. At this time, I think you're getting a feeling of almost that you didn't have enough, to heal them like you normally do, because that's what you do. You heal people. You kind of feel like maybe Canada is even abandoned you almost. He didn't help you at this point. The only other person, you think to yourself that the only other person that you told about your powers that you have and the voice of Canada in your head, the only other person was the seer in camp, Madame Eva. And you feel like you should need to talk to her and confront her.
Okay.
What happened. Okay, and that's where we'll end.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. Hold on a second. Let me just stop.